Alright, so welcome back to another video on how to become a business consulting freelancer, and especially looking at a practical side of how to conduct a research and gather quality data, and especially on the e-commerce industry. So the POC, or the proof of concept, from this practical use case is, well, how can I create an e-commerce with a bunch of web technology, Vue, Nox, Traffic, GraphQL, Docker, Stripe, and deploy that on AWS. But to understand first is, what is an e-commerce, the definition, and the several types of e-commerce, or the several ways of how can we trade goods and service on the internet. So it is your bustling city center or your brick and mortar shop converting to zeros and one on the internet superhighway, according to Amazon. Okay, that's one definition of an e-commerce. But when it comes to Shopify, where it mentioned that yes, well, e-business refers to all aspects of operating an online business, and operating an online business meaning is the different specific business activity, like the marketing, when they conduct a marketing when they conduct a market research, developing a marketing strategy, create ad campaigns, and managing social networks. The sales, where now they identify potential prospect clients or sell leads, make sales calls or presentations, negotiate contracts, and close deal. Accounting, well, they record every financial transaction uh, as they show and create financial reports, manage accounts receivable and payable, and also tax return. Human research, okay, where now they recruit and train. So yeah, they recruit and hire employees, so administering payrolls and benefits. Yeah, administering payrolls and benefits, provide training and development to employees, and handling employees relationship issues. Okay, operations management, now this is the these sections: develop and implementing operational uh, uh, production process, handling the supply chain, also check the quality, uh, the also uh, check the quality control. So put some measures for quality control and improve the operations efficiency. The IT, the information technology, so it manages computer networks, it creates and develops software system, it provides technical support, and it ensures data security. The customer relationship with another activity on any business, they're now uh, inquire. They now, yeah, this is something Chat GPT here. because I just want to understand what are all of this specific business activity uh, from the general perspective and to understand what they can do, right? So you have operating activities like this, and when I look at mm, specific business, you got it here, specific business activity. Okay, the customer service is responding to customers inquire. Okay, so responding to customers inquire, handling complaints and refunds. Okay, responding to customer inquiries. Okay, so responding to customer inquiries, handling complaints and refunds, providing technical support and ensuring customer satisfaction. Okay. So this is from the customer service. So responding to customer inquiries, handling complaints and refunds, providing technical support and ensuring customer satisfaction. This is something that took me to grasp because even though that I work on that field, but that was on Spanish. Uh, so okay, yeah, that was on Spanish. So in any case, so customer service, okay, one of the responsibility is to respond to customer inquiries. Yeah, to respond to customer inquiries. And when I look at this, when I ask myself what are inquiries are like that. Okay, so response consultas en español. All right. Okay, so customer service. Interesting. So customer service, their responsibility are, or yeah, some of the responsibility are responding to customer inquiries. Okay, now I understand what does it mean inquire in Spanish. Okay, so responding to customer inquiries, handling complaints and refunds, providing technical support, and ensuring customer satisfaction. Customer service, research and development, conducting research to develop new product or improve existing one, not only product but process as well, testing prototypes and developing intellectual property such as patent and trademarks. So that's the whole idea of this kind of research and development. All of this intellectual property, okay, such as patent and trademarks, they go to the angel investor or the original investors. And that's one of the reasons why, for example, I met a couple investors that they are in this, that they are here on, that was pretty interesting. They are here. That they are here. So again, this is just the specific business activity because when I talk about that Shopify mentioned that while the e-business refers to all aspect of operating an online business, which is marketing, sales, accounting, human research, uh, operations management, information technology, customer service, and R&D, research and development. E-commerce refers specifically to the trade of good and service, right? So, so with that, then I look at the several ways of how you can, the several ways of how you can is do this transaction of good and service. And there's several actors involved, such as the business, the government, and the consumer. So you have the business to consumer, which is the most widely business model out there, such as online retailers like Amazon, Target, or Walmart, digital marketplace where now consumers can purchase directly to small business or individuals in place like Etsy or eBay, subscription servers such as Netflix, Spotify, or DoorDash, okay, whether it is for online streaming or food service, where consumers can sign up monthly or yearly for this service. Also, you have online travel booking, where now consumers can book a flights or a hotel or rent a car online in place like Expedia, Airbnb, or Booking.com, and food ordering and delivering service like Grubhub on the US, DoorDash, Uber Eats. So this is just five example of the business to consumers. And when it comes to business, another five example is, well, online marketplace where now business create platform for business so they can buy and sell goods and service like Amazon Business, Alibaba, eBay Business, eBay Business, EDI, the electronic data interchange, which is paperwork that were traditionally made on paper from this company, like invoice or purchase order. Now it is done electronically through these IDI systems. For example, EVM provides that. So it's a secure way to exchange this kind of content. Online suppliers were now very large business set up an online supply portal to streamline their supply chain and procuremental process, which involved in the purchase of sales of very large volume, usually to get a good bid, such as SAP Arriva Network, okay, for setting an online supplier portals, or the wholesale e-com or the Walmart supply centers. Wholesale e-commerce, where now manufacturers and distributors sell to business directly, like Uline and Gringer, and the business-to-business payment solutions like Stripe or PayPal, where now they offer is this payment gateway to business so they can receive and send payments electronically. Another example or another way of how you can transfer good and service online is between the consumers to business. So here you have is the freelance work where now consumers can offer service to business in one of these activity, whether it's sales, marketing, accounting, human research, operations management, most of the time or not, depending on the case, IT, customer service or R&D, research and development. In platforms like Upwork, Freelance, or uh, Fiverr, right? Also, they can now is participate to pay online survey for market research purpose, like SurveyMonkey. So online survey, user-generated content, which is a very narrow specific niche for a lot of these influencers when they can sell this digital content to business, whether it's image, audio, video. Back then and up to then, right now, you have is the Shutterstock or iStock or Audio Jungle, but now you can is build your audience and then send product and service based on your reputation, and you have to be very careful of that. Another example is crowdfunding, where now consumers can raise funds for their own projects and idea, and such as the Crowbot, such as Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and the in a reverse auction, where now consumers can put a price quota in products offered by business in a reverse auction. Okay, and then I look at another example. Now, when it comes the government to business, whether they offering a public procurement portals, so governments can bid, so business can bid on government contract like the FBO or the Federal Business Opportunity on the U.S. or the UK Contract Finder and Service. So the offering is platforms to do that. Tax filing and payments, when a government agency provides online platform to business so they can fill the for tax filing and pay their taxes, such as the electronic federal tax payment system, which is something kind of new, I will argue. Okay, on the US, the EFTPS, the electronic federal tax payment system. Okay, on the US, or the HM Custom and Revenue in the UK. Also, governments or particularly business can apply for permits and licensing, such as food service, when they get this food license or build permits. International trade and custom clearance. So here, government agency provides online service to facilitate cross-border trade, such as electronic custom clearance or the electronic custom clearance or the the electronic custom clearance. Sorry. Yeah, the electronic custom clearance uh, or export declarations and business registrations. Okay, such as the SBA, the Small Business Administration on the US, where now business can register on government portals, or the UK Company House. And when it comes to government to consumers, now they offer is tax payment portals, So now consumers can, or in this case, citizens can pay their tax on, in the U.S. Like in the U.S. with the IRS, the International Revenue Service, or the the UK Custom Clearance, the HM Custom and Clearance. Okay, and they also provide a platform for citizens so they can sign in and register and renew their vehicle and vehicle license, uh, like the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, California, US, or the UK government, or the UK Driving Vehicle and Licensing Agency. Okay, also passport applications. Okay, so when citizens can renew their passport or apply for, like the U.S. Department of State's passport service, or the UK government official, the government official, the government official passport service. Also, governments can provide as a payment option for utility bills like water, electricity, property taxes, and other government fees. And birth and death, and ordering birth and death certificates. So in the US, you have the National Center for Health Statistics, which is very, very, very illustrative and very interesting, by the way. Okay, totally, totally. Very, very interesting data. It's like very, it is actually it's very, very interesting data. This National Center for Health Statistics. Um, so this is the several way of how the government to consumers interact, right? Whether it's for tax payment portals, uh, licensing and permits as well, and passport renewal and applications, payment of utility bills, and birth and death certificates. So ordering of birth and death certificates, right? So whether it's on the US, this last section can be on the by asking them, on ordering them on the National Center for Health Statistics, or the UK government official register. So then I look at now how the consumers interact to governments, whether it's for online petitions, or in this case is online donations, where now citizens can donate to some government agencies or organizations such as disaster relief, like the American Red Cross, on websites like that, the American Red Cross, or the UNICEF, which stands for Universal Nation, or United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, for permit and licensing, fishing licensing or hunting licensing, uh, fines, government fines and fees, whether it is for traffic tickets or parking tickets or any liability fees. Okay, online petitions where now consumers can sign petitions to influencing government policy. Um, it's like, I think that the best way, if you want to have a long-term impact with influence, is by learn the fundamentals. Is by learn the fundamentals, because the oppressors won't give away that unless you really know what you're doing. And even though they are not willing to do that, to give that away. But in any case, it's online donations, like in place like change.org or Care2. And it is funny because Care2 is private uh, company. Okay, so they don't want shareholders or any other investors modify their own practice. Okay, so they want to have full total control, and they don't want to disclose some of their information. So they want to have is private as much as possible. Okay, maybe not. Who knows? Yep, yeah, maybe not. Who knows? So that'll be all of the example of uh, all of the different business types. Okay, and then now that I ponder all of this and I understand deeply, okay, and if I want, let's go to make a quick recap of just the title, the example title of each one of those business type, okay, whether it's for business to consumers like online retailer, digital marketplace, subscription service, online travel booking, and ordering food and delivery service. When it comes to business, you have is a digital marketplace, EDI or this electronic data interchange, supply online supplier portals, wholesale e-commerce, and business to business payment solutions. Now, for consumers to business, you have is freelance work, online survey, um, user generated content, crowdfunding, and reverse auction. And now, when I look at the government to business, you have public procuramental portals. In Spanish, this is procesos de adquisición pública. Okay, so public procuramental process, tax filing and payment system, permits and licensing, custom clearance and international trade, And business registration. Okay. Now, for governments to consumers, well, you have is online tax payment portals, vehicles and licensing registrations, and passport renewal and applications, government. You can say this is payment for utility bills and ordering birth and death certificates. And for the consumers to business, okay, now we have is the online donations, online permits, online donations, online permit applications, payment of fine and fees, online petitions, and online tax filing. Okay, at least for these four, that'll be great. Okay, so online donations, online permit applications, payment of fines and fees, online donations, online donations, permit and licensing applications, payments, yeah, online donations, online permit applications, payment of fines and fees, online petitions. So now knowing that, right, understanding that, okay, uh, then I look at, okay, so where and how does an e-commerce takes place? Whether it's on the mobile sphere, the enterprise spheres, or the social media, okay? And understand this is something critical and crucial, okay? Especially if you're going to do that on social media, e-commerce, which is the vast majority of people that actually do that, okay? So whereas e-business refers to all aspects of operating an online business, e-commerce refers specifically to the transaction of good and service. E-commerce is the buying and selling of good and service over the internet. So now I look at the competitor analysis. So by identifies who the other players in that industry are, whether it's Amazon, Alibaba, Shopify, IKEA, Walmart, eBay. Okay, it's just to understand the exist and when they was founded, and do this keyword research, which is to get a clear idea or what's going on in that industry, right? So Shopify stores is something that is widely searched. Shopify store, Shopify websites. When Amazon keyword is for Kindle, Alexa, and Fire Stick, Amazon gift cards as well. Alibaba, Alibaba wholesales, Alibaba online shopping, AliExpress wholesales. Okay, now here we're looking is a relationship between business to business with AliExpress. Okay, where now manufacturers and distributor sells directly to a business or to customers. Alibaba products, AliExpress online shopping. When it comes to Shopify, is more about stores and themes, stored themes and website. POS, Shopify POS. What does it mean? This Shopify POS. Point of sales. Interesting. You can download the Shopify retail POS, point of sale for business. Point of sale. Unify online and in-person sales with Shopify POS. Meet Shopify POS, the POS system with everything you need to sell in person, backed by everything you need to sell online. Modern POS software built for your business. Power your retail business. Seize more sales. Bring them back fully sync customer profile, effective marketing, integrate loyalty program. Okay, it's a tracking device, powerful POS hardware you can count on. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, it's another tracking device. Lively, Noble, Tokyo, Bike, Coding, Nalata, Nix, Saludos. Saludos. And customer reviews speak for themselves in G2, this index. Read real customer review on G2. Not just e-commerce, all e-commerce. POS. Great omni-channel retail experience. Mm-hmm. Easy to learn, easy to learn and learn. Your business operation. Shopify POS. Meet the most versatile retail POS for unifying store and online sales. Interesting. Point of sale. Okay. Point of sales. In the keyword research. Point of sales. Shopify website design. So you have here stores, themes, websites, eBay gift card, eBay coins, eBay shoes, and eBay bucks. So you got bucks, shoes, coins, eBay coins. Okay. eBay coins. 5 coins for sale. US coin for sale. But I don't think it's. Wait, what? Are you buying? Are you buying coins? No, I'm talking about is the eBay coins. What about here on Google, right? US coin for sale. Coins and paper money for what the hell? World coins for sale. Circulating US coin for sale. All US coin for sale. Uncertified US coin for sale. Coins deal on eBay. Okay. eBay coins in Etsy. What the hell? I think the using is, oh my god, I think it's using is this. Holy crap. I think it's using is this because all coins are worth in gold, or there's some yeah, there's some it's an alloy, metal alloy. Exactly. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't buy that things that is very critical. You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't definitely I wouldn't definitely buy that, man. I wouldn't definitely buy that. I wouldn't definitely buy that, man. But with that, okay, that'll be all for this video. Take care. Bye bye.